Hi everyone, my name is Neysara and I am a trans woman. I wanted to review the trailer of Badhaai Do today. I think a lot of people have criticized the makers for making a movie on lavender marriages. Lavender marriages are these marriages that are between gay men and lesbian women just to please the society. So I think lavender marriages exist in our society. Even today, a lot of people get into lavender marriages. So not speaking about it doesn't end the problem. Yeah, movie can encourage it, but I don't think no one should speak about it and it will disappear. No. So I do not know how much effect this movie will have on people who want or do not want to get into a lavender marriage. Yeah, so I do not think that this movie should not be released. I think it should be released because that's the entire discussion about creative liberty, right? So that kept aside, I wanted to see other things that the movie could have done better. So let me play the trailer.
Naam?
Suman.
Title?
Singh.
Gender?
आपको क्या लगता है?
Female.
So this part, I think this is not what LGBT people want, because he is asking for her gender and she says, assume my gender. And that's completely opposite to what we have been fighting for as transgender people. We encourage people to ask your gender, to not assume that just because you look a certain way, that you should be of a certain gender. So I think this is bad. And this is the first line of the movie. I feel like, don't ever assume based on anyone's looks. Please ask what's their gender.
से जिद पकड़े बैठे इसी लड़की से शादी करूंगा।
अरे नहीं करनी मुझे शादी वादी।
31 की हो गई है, तेरा भविष्य क्या है? गणित की टीचर बन जाती, साइंस पढ़ाती, पीटी टीचर बन गई, उसकी तो ट्यूशन भी नहीं होती है।
So I feel the movie is playing into a trope where lesbian women are more macho and gay men are more feminine, and lesbian women like sports and gay men like dancing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Rajkumar Rao also is playing into a trope where he's like excited to dance the moment he is hearing a song. So I don't know. I feel it's the impression that I get.
चोरी चोरी जान चकोरी का जो भिड़ गया देखो टाका जी।
चलो मैडम सुनिए तो, आप फीमेल एज 31, हम भी 32 के लग गए। सेम कास्ट।
तेरे शादी में इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं।
Same caste. Okay, that's how society is. Okay. I mean, not okay, but what can you do?
हमें पता है।
क्या पता है?
So what I see is that Chumdarung kissing Bhumi Pednekar and Bhumi Pednekar retracts. So for me, this is a repeating pattern in all the Bollywood movies. So in India, Northeastern people are sadly seen as foreigners, right? Which is so unfortunate. They're seen as outsiders. So this movie is playing into that trope, this scene especially, because what we see as a repeating pattern in all the LGBT movies that Bollywood has made is that it's outside influence. For homosexuality is somehow represented as an outside influence. If you see ek ladki ko dekha to aisa laga, so the other lesbian partner is from London. So if you see, that's the other, that's the outsider. So if you see Shubmangal Savdan, Ayushman Khurrana is a city boy. He's an outsider. Whereas Jitendra Kumar is a village boy. He's the insider. So there's an outsider-insider dynamic where the outsider is forcing or outsider is converting the insider to be a homosexual. Why couldn't it have been here that Bhumi Pednekar is kissing Chumdarung and Chumdarung retracts or Chumdarung kisses back? So why is it like outsider influence to convert the insider into being gay or lesbian? Yeah, I would not be surprised if Rajkumar Rao also has a so-called foreign or outsider boyfriend here. So I think this is a trope. So I find it a problematic repeating theme in all the Bollywood LGBT movies. That's something I see repeating in this movie too.
पर कोई टेंशन नहीं है, हम समझते हैं, आपकी रक्षा भी कर लेंगे। अगर आप और हम आपस में शादी कर लें, हमारे परिवारों की चिक बंद हो जाएगी, फिर हम आराम से रह सकते हैं, लाइक रूममेट्स। चुंगी की ओर से लेना।
वो तो लंबा पड़ेगा ना भाई।
पुलिस को सिखाओगे कौन सा रास्ता लेना चाहिए? आईडी दिखाओ।
आईडी।
मुझे क्या दिखा रहे हो? उसे दिखाओ। ये कौन?
कजन है।
किसकी कजन?
सुमी की कजन। एकदम ओरिजिनल रियल कजन है।
घटिया बातें करते रहो, घटिया प्लान्स बनाते रहो।
तुमने बनाया उपले आज तक? नहीं, तुम उपले बनाओ, उपले।
क्या उपले?
अरे वो जो ऐसा गोबर का केक बनाते नहीं, फिंगरप्रिंट लगाते। तुम्हें हम उपले समझाने हैं यहाँ पे।
यार मम्मी ने बोला था चक्कर ना चले यो, मेरे जरेंज कर सिंपल बहुलैयो।
अरे गुड न्यूज़ कब दे दो?
वक्त रहते कर लो बच्चा। हमको देखो, फर्स्ट नाइट सिंगल शॉट जॉब डन।
Again, what I see is it shows some sort of happiness in this marriage, which is usually not the case within the lavender marriages, if I would say. So yeah, there can be a couple who are friends with each other and probably have made compromise with their situation and are happy, but that's usually not the case, and I see a repeated pattern of it.
छोटे से कमरे में रहते हैं, बिस्तर भी छोटा सही है। अरे तो फिर क्यों नहीं हो रहा बच्चा?
छोटा नहीं है।
लड्डू उड़ गया भेजे का जो दिल पे कर गई चोट, बंदी टोट, बंदी टोट।
Oh, so why have they put a straight flag in a LGBT pride march, that too super front in the scene? I mean, this is something weird. I mean, it's a LGBT pride. Usually most people do not bring a straight, probably they bring a ally flag, but never a straight flag into the LGBT pride march. So for me, this feels super dumb research. I mean, super no research, not dumb research. There's no research. Probably it was like a sare flag lao, you know. It's probably taken in the straight march, because there's also opposing movement, right? That straight pride. So straight flag is usually fluttered in those straight marches. So it feels really no research.
हाय दिल पे कर गई चोट, बंदी टोट, बंदी टोट।
I see again Rajkumar Rao dancing, again a trope.
जैसे आपका कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं लड़कों में, है ना? पर
Yeah, I think I recognize with this scene because it's sometimes so difficult for people to say that they're gay, and the way Rajkumar Hirani struggles to say that word, that he is gay, that in a police uniform. I think it's a powerful scene. I hope this is not taken as a joke, because I think it's shot in a funny way. I don't know how exactly to feel about it, because coming out is difficult, and we see it's very well done that Rajkumar Hirani is really struggling to say, you know, that he's gay. He's struggling to come out, but my only worry here is that it will be taken as a joke. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but because it is a comedy movie, but yeah.
हमारा है।
Okay, I watched the trailer. So what I feel about it is there is super no research done about the community. It's just the movie is made for commercial purposes. It is a comedy movie, I understand. Especially because it's a comedy movie, you need a lot of research, because you can offend a lot of people. There are small things that are small and big things that are blunders for the LGBT community. And some jokes, the way it is written, I feel it is laughing at us than with us. So I do not know how to feel about this movie, but one thing I'm sure is that this movie has zero LGBT research done. I don't think there is any resource person or any person who's reviewed the script or reviewed anything to do this movie. So that's the common theme I find among most Bollywood movies that are made these days. So we would really want to help with this. So in case there's any review to be done for such movies, we would be happy to do that in case the production team approaches us, because we want to be the solution, not the problem, because movies will exist, movies will be made. What we need is people to review these things. So we open our offer to Bollywood people. So in case they do have anything to review or to discuss, we are open for it. But I think this movie needed a lot of such oversight. And yeah, some jokes are, I think, in a way, I felt could have done differently, and so that we can laugh with the cis audience and the straight audience. So I feel there's a lot of places that could have been differently. Yeah, that's my 2 cents about the movie. And I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of disagreements with what I say, and will have things to add more. So please feel free to fill my comment section in case you've noticed anything more. And please subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Bye.